Now, one of the questions that always comes up is, what about using rock phosphate? Because it is allowed in organic agriculture. I will defer that to colleagues in the Prairie region who've actually studied this to a great extent, and one of them is Melissa Arcan. She's a soil scientist at the University of Saskatchewan in the soil science department, and she looked at this question very carefully in prairie soils. And what she concluded is that rock phosphate is really not available. And that's what we've also been seeing from other research, is even some of the better soft rock phosphate, it's very, very slowly available. So I hear from farmers that, well, I got this source of rock phosphate and it's a bit more bioavailable. You know, there may be types that are slightly more available, and if you're on an acidic soil, it's going to become a little bit more available, and there are some acidic soils in the Prairie region. But I would say from the research that I've seen, rock phosphate is not going to work in the short term. You know, if it's added to the composted manure and you put it in the soil thinking that maybe you're going to get that phosphorus out in 25 or 30 years, that may be worth considering. But unfortunately, rock phosphate really has not been particularly efficacious in the Prairie region, and that's because of our high pH soils. We did do some of our own research at Glenlee on rock phosphate. We saw no response. So, you know, that's unfortunate, but I think that's the reality. You know, we really should take rock phosphate off the table as a suggested phosphorus source for our calcareous prairie soils.